Good morning. I'm in Sofia in Bulgaria at the awesome Hostel Mostel. I say awesome because this hostel has several things going for it that are super cool. I really enjoy. And one of those is the breakfast. It's about 8:30 in the morning right now. I'm going to go get a little breakfast ticket and then show you the incredible breakfast they have here. It's probably the second best breakfast I've had anywhere in any hostel in the world.
Hello. You like the breakfast?
Yes, a breakfast.
Okay.
You and your photographic. Very good. Thank you.
An hour 15-minute drive.
So you put your little ticket in the little bowl, and then you can choose from all of this amazing food, including my favorite, which I've mentioned in several episodes, eggs. I just love having scrambled eggs with cereal, fruit, meat, coffee, chocolate for breakfast. And it's amazing. Waffles. That's so cool. And you get to sit down in this amazing room here, great social area, big tables for eating breakfast. It's just fabulous. And they have it all decorated for Halloween. Just finished my amazing breakfast and sitting down to enjoy a cup of coffee in this wonderful social environment here. This is the way to start every morning. This young lady over here has got it all figured out. She's just laying here with her blanket, relaxing, chilling. This is what travel is all about. The other things I really like about this hostel is the decor, the decorations in the social area. It's sort of like a Dr. Seuss meets Willy Wonka type architecture. There are these really fun dividers between the social areas here that look like something out of Willy Wonka. And the lamps, they're all like stylized. I don't know, just really surreal kinds of lamps. Over here they have some made out of dryer hoses with little tentacles and balls on the top of it. It's just really creative and fun. I've decided this afternoon to do one of the free tours, a free walking tour. This one's unique. I haven't actually gone on a free food tour. So this one goes to several different restaurants and places like that, and you get little samples of local Bulgarian types of food. It's supposed to start at 2 o'clock. There's a little park here, but I think there's a second park just a block or two from here in similar relationship to the main street and the Alexander Cathedral. So I'm gonna head over there and see if perhaps that's where they're meeting. I found a second park and I see a group meeting in the middle of it, so I think I have the right location now. Just have to cross my fingers. They'll let me shoot some video during the food tour, promote their food tour, and we'll see what happens. It started. They said it's okay for me to shoot some video. I'm not going to shoot a video of their explanation. I would encourage you to go on their tour and check it out. What I am going to shoot a video of is me eating individual things at the restaurants. You do need to sign up for the tour and get your name on the list in order to participate and get the free food. So it's really a cool thing. I would recommend it, and we'll see what happens. Began our tour with a basic explanation of the history of Bulgarian cuisine and the food here, and how they developed standardized menus under communist rule. I don't want to go into the details. I'll let you hear that when you actually come here and go on this tour, because I don't want to spoil it for them. I want to sort of promote the tour for this company because I think it's a great concept, a great idea. So we're headed to our first location to try some food. First restaurant, and I'm not going to tell you the location, so you've got to go on the tour to find out where this restaurant is. We're wandering around looking at it, and then we're going to try some food. We started at the first restaurant with a mixture of three things: yogurt, Bulgarian yogurt, and she explained the history of Bulgarian yogurt, along with some hummus, the chickpea hummus, and a little piece of pork. And then we put that on some bread and ate it together while she explained the history of Bulgarian yogurt. Really, really good. Highly recommend this. Now we're headed to restaurant number 2. The thing we're trying at the second restaurant is like a cracker kind of bread, a hard bread with white Bulgarian cheese and a roasted red pepper, all sort of combined. So I should say I'm not a fan of cheese, but I'm going to try this.
Yeah, this was it. They didn't have the bread. We have the Can I leave it here?
Yes.
That's
perfect.
Are you thirsty? I can offer you some fresh water. It's here. You want some cheese now?
I'm not a big fan of cheese, but
This
is interesting. I think for those that like cheese would probably love this. So this is an egg white treat. Moran, I guess. I've never had it before.
Give me a second. I'll be back.
Wow. This is really good. Finished at the second restaurant and we're headed over to the third. Called Makitsa. It's some sort of
Small place on the
donut,
corner.
like a deep
Now
fried
you take a look.
pastry.
It's called Makita.
This is the actual size. We had like little mini bite samples, but the Makitsa is actually larger like this. And interestingly enough, I bought this not knowing what it was in Macedonia 2 or 3 times, just at little bus stops and places that I was passing through, because it was the main like pastry fried food that was available for quick eats to take away, and it was the cheapest item for something that was really big, and I thought they were absolutely delicious. Had no idea what I was eating. We're headed now to the last restaurant in our food tour. We just came from a little book market. They were explaining a little bit about the history of the open air book markets here in Bulgaria.
We raise the cup in the air. We look into the eyes of everyone, and we say "Nazdrave." Maybe you have heard this somewhere else. Nazdrave. Nazdrave in Bulgarian means "let's be healthy."
Can't move the spoon out.
There you go. Yeah. Well, I'm not.
So this is cheese on bread with a spice. It's paprika, salt, pepper.
There are a few more
Something
things
else.
about the
Paprika.
interior that I want to share. So we won't kick each other because we usually kick each other a lot, and the photo is very...
So we finished all of our restaurants, and our last stop, which is a bonus stop, is the macaroon store near the last restaurant. And we got to sample a couple of different kinds of macaroons. One was a sort of strawberry, and the other was a dark chocolate. Both absolutely amazing, yummy, really, really. They were great. A nice treat, a nice way to end the little food tour. I just finished the free food tour. They call it the Balkan Bites free food tour. And the group is just breaking up over here. It was a fantastic tour. I really highly recommend it. You can just give the lady a tip at the end, whatever you feel comfortable with, and you go to 4 or 5 restaurants for some little samples and get to learn about the history of food here. And as you're walking in between points, between restaurants, they'll usually explain some of the streets and some of the things that are sort of interesting in between. So it's a unique kind of a tour and really, really fun. Great way to spend 2 hours of your afternoon. I'm back at my hostel here. It's about 4:30, almost 5, late afternoon. Still haven't taken my nap today, so I'm gonna go up, take a short nap, do a little bit of work online, then it'll be probably time for dinner. Well, I think that's all I have for this episode and for today. Thank you for watching. Remember, savor the moment, be happy, pursue your passions. We'll see you next episode. Mart across the street here is called the Kinky Mart. So if you want to get snacks or treats, you go to the Kinky Mart. Awesome name.